Hello and welcome. My name is Esther. So today we're going to be looking at a very important message for light workers. Coming into September, the energy is really shifting and there's a whole new rapid momentum of energy, this new wave as our consciousness expands. And as you continue your work in the world, you may be helping others, humanity, or the earth herself. Whatever your calling is, if you're an entrepreneur, then this reading will be for you, especially if you found me, as I am really unknown. So if this resonates with you, please like or share and make sure to comment a heart below. So let's check the energies for September for the light workers. Wow. Okay. So first and foremost, oh my goodness. Okay, light workers, this is a very special turning point. First and foremost, you got the wheel. And the wheel, this is where everything is now going to be turning in your favor. So most likely you have been doing the work. You have been really looking at the inner guidance of yourself, your soul's calling, and really mustering up the courage to truly leap forward in your life's work. So you may be actually traveling abroad. Now, the Wheel of Fortune, this has a lot to do with your destiny, good luck, and good karma. This is about having the cycles of light turn in your favor. And it's also about good fortune, chance, and about the element of the will. So your will, ego, identity truly aligned into form. Oh my gosh, the High Priestess wanted to come out there. So exactly, you're really stepping in to your spiritual soul's calling, your spiritual self. Thank you, Spirit. Any advice on this Wheel of Fortune, especially if the light workers are traveling? Thank you. Yes, exactly. So you got the Two of Pentacles. So it seems like you are balancing. So you're really stepping into more of the duality, the harmonization, and really balancing what was of past and coming into the new. You're balancing multiple tasks at this time. So that may be like the navigation of finalizing perhaps like details or collaborations or the inner workings of what you're about to emerge to the world, what you're about to present. And this is really connected to your center sun, your solar plexus, right? Your will, ego, identity, the I am, knowing who you are. Because after that, you got the Page of Swords. And this is very grounded, rooted energy. So September, you may feel like there's a lot of fast forward movement, momentum, picking up speed in all of your entrepreneurial gifts, as well as new business opportunities, income pouring in, new connections pouring in, and fast, rapid movement, because you're needed now more than ever. The light workers, the healers, the energy workers, those working for the higher forces of humanity and in the evolution with humanity's consciousness evolution. This is where you're needed now more than ever. So with the Page of Swords, this is about fairness, inspiration, planning, and vigilance. This is fast but grounded in like energy. So this is where you are very protected. And it's where you're unconcerned about the feelings of others. So your focus and your drive in September is going to be on point. It's going to be certain, upright, and you'll be quite unstoppable. You may be receiving a lot of new insight, new downloads, as well as new telepathic gifts. And that is about grounding in your spiritual elements into the physical earthly realms. Because this is where you're both mentally and physically dexterous. Any clarity on that, Spirit? Thank you. Yes, so really stepping into this feeling safe, secure, and strong in who you are. Wow, Leo, the Strength card. So yes, although others may see you as soft, perhaps you're most likely a very, very empathetic person, starseed. And that's where strength is on your side. You have this newfound strength and resilience that has birthed within you, especially through the energy of September and the entire month. I did do a September reading as well, so make sure to check that out when it's live. It may be live now. But this is where September is bringing you this brand new certainty of energy, certainty of self, certainty in who you are. Those around you may be quite surprised with this new way that you're showing up to the world. And because you are now solidifying your dreams, your goals, your aspirations, and you have this driving force in September, like this new wave of energy. So especially if prior to now, it's been a grind, it's been a struggle, you've been navigating, you've been figuring things out, figuring out how to solidify the work that you're trying to bring forth for the world, or even the inner courage, or even finding the right people, perhaps the right locations on where to bring your gifts and your talents, your magic, your inventiveness, and where you know these dreams are needed. Perhaps you also were working on inner healing, healing your voice, feeling courageous to really speak up for the telepathic gifts you hold, or really shine your light and feeling safe and comfortable to do so, especially if you're emerging now for the first time. After that, Starseed, you have emotional intelligence. You got the King of Cups. This is so wealthy and prosperous, and it's a very Piscean card. So it's able to alchemize and move with the changing times. This is about learning how to harmonize where humanity is, but also where humanity is going. So you know how to streamline what humanity needs and how to help others. So this is about trusting in your knowledge, right? This is about the caring and the healing and the good advice that you're here to bring forth. This is about understanding unconscious motivations and being able to tap into some of your higher telepathic, sensory, and intuitive gifts. Because this is someone who's in touch with their emotional life, right? You're in touch with your emotions. You are able to do the inner work, take accountability, transform your shadows, because you are very showing up in a brand new, mature energy, like very emotionally stable, a good friend, a good business partner. Clarity on that, Spirit. Thank you. Oh, a few wanted to really pop there, so we'll just wait one moment here. Because this is foresight. It's also connected to the third eye, right? Your all-seeing eye that far sees beyond your physical eyes. So clarity, Spirit, any further advice on emotional intelligence for September? Yeah, exactly. So you've done the inner work. Wow. Oh my gosh. That's incredible. Sorry. Views fell on the floor. Oh my gosh. So you've moved out of this 5 cups energy, right? Grieving what was and having to walk away from old elements of yourself, perhaps even old relationships, perhaps as you grew and evolved. That can sometimes change the outer environment, and it can be really hard because you can't take everyone with you, right? This is a free will game that we have on the earth, but your gifts are needed because you're helping those who are now going to be awakening in the years to come that really need your light. They need your voice. They need your guidance. But you had to do all this inner work to let go of the old life, let go of what was, and really take that journey right here with the 6 of Swords. This is trusting in where you're going, taking that boat. Even though you may be alone in this, although you may be afraid, although you may not have had the most support, especially by those people that you thought would hold support for you, this has been a really lonely path, and you most likely have gone through immense healing and transformation this year, especially in 2025. So a lot of shedding of your old identities, false identities, doing that alchemization, that inner shadow work, transforming and having to grieve what was and letting go of the past. That may even be that you're going on a complete new location change altogether, because you are now aligning with your tribe, your soul tribe, because your outcome for this is the Ace of Wands. That is amazing. This is major success. This is abundance in all ways. This is finding the people who are also soul aligned as you are. Those are other light workers and starseeds that understand the value of you, that value and understand your worth, and also understand the importance of the work you're bringing. And they too are bringing forth work in their own ways. So this is new friendships, this is new opportunities, this is new places, this is new locations. This is a brand new rebirth. And again, the third eye, right? Look at that flame on the Ace of Cups, lit up. So brand new capacities will be birthing, and most likely you will be receiving new gifts in the energy of September especially. This is a really brand new energy, really starting to take up speed, and all of the things that you've been working on are now taking form. Yeah, exactly, because after that you have patience, right? With the Eight of Pentacles, because this is self-employment. You have been patient. You need to be a little more patient, and that's fine because it's all coming together. Trust the process, because you're building a business. You're building something brand new that is delivered into the world, that is going to add positive forces for humanity and the earth herself. This is where your reputation and everything you've been building is going to hold a very high quality and high status, because you've been working on these pentacles with these Eight of Pentacles for a long time, in the shadows, in silence, most likely. This is a lot of hard work, commitment, and dedication and concentration that you've been plugging away on. And now it's going to be propelling forward. You're going to start reaping the rewards through September. You're going to start seeing the actual proof of what you've been wishing for and hoping for. This is a success accomplishment, and this is where you're going to feel really, really confident in your results, and see those results and receive those rewards. This is also to do with will, ego, identity. You're emerging as your true self, Lightworker, and this is an amazing reading. This is very powerful, very strong energy. The cards are in your favor. The spiritual world is in your favor. Thank you, Spirit. So clarifying that. Wow, King of Cups. Amazing. This is brand new horizons. This is going into the sunlight. You may be relocating to somewhere warm, or delivering a lot of your work into areas that are by the water, perhaps tropical locations around the earth or around the world, perhaps healing centers, perhaps collaborations, perhaps healing modalities, or your teaching, or, oh, that was a burp, so confirmation there. Teaching, but you are bringing forth brand new healing modalities for humanity, because the ocean, the waters are healing. They are soft and gentle and nourishing, but also powerful. Water is a very powerful energy, a very powerful element. And there you rest, but look how calm and grounded and certain of self you are, and you have become. And with all this geometric forcing, and even with this sound bowl, so that the rhythms, the frequency shining out of his chest, and the sound bowl here that he's dipping into, this is very much that you are harmonizing with your soul's destiny. You are stepping into a brand new frequency altogether. So you are with the new wave of consciousness. And that's why this is so vital and important, because humanity is going to need you as a guide and as a bridge builder into the new, for those who are also going to be evolving into that. You are a change maker. After this card, you got Justice. Absolutely. So this is very heart-centered. Your work is actually streaming from your heart. It's streaming from your inner knowing, which is why the spiritual world, your guides, guardians, angels, your spiritual team, however you resonate, they are right beside you and behind you. You are divinely protected, and at this point, nothing can take it away from you. The door has already opened. You're already on the other side. You've gone through the portal. Therefore, you can never go back. You're already on the other side of the forward movement of humanity. So this is going to be an unfolding and fast, rapid forward movement. Justice is also karmic justice. This is about where the higher laws of the spiritual realm are deciding in your favor. This is about life lessons and contracts. This is about settlements and apologies. This is decisions needing to maintain law and order and justice, right? So this is very much a cause and effect. Because you've remained in your heart, you've remained steadfast, your rewards are pouring in, dharma, good karma, and the forces are now in your favor. Spirit, any clarifiers for justice for the light workers? Thank you. Oh my gosh, exactly. The magician. You are the magician. You've now alchemized out all illusions and elements that kept you stuck. You essentially broke free from the matrix. You understood a higher view, and you're no longer stuck in the way that majority of society or humanity is still stuck in. Because you came here to bring the new. You came here to help be a light and a force for humanity for the better. And you are being amazingly rewarded. Because of this, you hold all the magic. Your gifts are all only rapidly expanding, and you are a force. You are a force to be reckoned with, quite frankly. No one, no thing can go against you and bless the hearts of those who do, because that is going to be a quick karma back to those. So you may have faced a lot of ridicule, a lot of judgment, a lot of people who did not believe in you, or perhaps even spoke poorly behind your back, thinking that you were a little odd, right? And that is just, you've let it go with grace. You've let it go with paying it no mind, for you know your truth. You know where you're going. You know your success is assured. You know that wealth and prosperity in monetary ways, health ways, location ways, friendships, relationships, all of it. It's all becoming solidified. You are stable, secure, grounded, and safe within your own being. You are essentially becoming untouchable, and you're self-sustainable, which means you need no one, no thing to make you whole. You are already whole. And now you're able to discern who and what you would like to spend your energy with or your time on. So now you have this brand new found form of boundaries, foundational, established courage and strength and steadfast forward movement. You are essentially untouchable. You've completely alchemized out of the matrix. Oh my gosh. After that, you have the Chariot. This is incredible. A major arcana. This is no obstacles will stop me now. What a beautiful card to end the spread here. And you have a divine 6, 3, 6, 9. With the Chariot, this is about complete victory. This is where you've overcome obstacles. This energy in September, which is literally starting tomorrow. So I'm doing this live right now on the end of August 30th, I believe it is today. This is where it's like your success, your ambition, your determination, willpower, control, self-discipline, hard work, and focus. I can't even speak because this is so exciting. I feel like so much is channeling through. All of this is tapped in and it's online. So this is connected to the throat chakra, right? You have freed your throat chakra completely. You are no longer afraid of sharing your true higher consciousness voice, Regardless of whether it's understood or not, the right people will understand it, and the right souls who are also emerging out of the matrix will appreciate it and need you now more than ever. There's so much suffering in the earth. We need to help those who need it most. We have to free the souls. And you, Lightworker, as many of us, you hold a task. You hold a very important and significant purpose. So if this is aligning with you, if you've had to let go of a lot this year, if you've had to overcome a lot of healing, if you've had to let go of everything, this is your reading, because everything has alchemized out for your highest good. So anything unaligned must go. And Spirit's saying that's what went on. It was for your highest good. Yes, it was hard. Yes, it was painful, but you did it. You did it, and you stayed strong through it. You may have cried, you may have grieved, you may have gone through dark days and hard days and had to heal in the shadows, quietly, privately. And this is major success. You are being rewarded because of all of your mastery, your courage, and your skill. To never lose sight of your true north, never lose sight of your heart's calling, your soul's calling, and your destiny. You have succeeded. This is incredible. Any clarifiers? Thank you, Spirit. 3 popped out. Oh my gosh, exactly. Wow. Knight of Pentacles, first and foremost. You've got all the rewards. You're walking away from what was, what no longer serves you. Calmly, gracefully. You have your horse by your side, strong steed. All your pentacles, the wealth are there. And you've got the greatest coin on your back. You're calm. You know your worth. You know your value now. All those people who doubted you, all those who ridiculed you or made fun of you behind your back, that has only made you stronger. That has made you powerful, unbreakable, and most importantly, it has brought you inner self-love, value, and worth. You are untouchable. And those people who went against you will probably regret it in the future. However, it's not your problem. And you no longer have them in your life anyways, because what you have coming in is 8 of Wands, celebration, teamwork, new relationships, new collaborations, those who are on the same stream as you, those who actually value you and value your uniqueness, your authenticity, and your grace, your pure heart. You're now no longer overgiving, but you're giving to the places that deserve it. You know your worth, and therefore you will show others the way. Queen of Pentacles. That is very earthly. The Queen of Pentacles is wealth. That is high status. That is high wealth. You're going to be incredibly wealthy. Incredibly. And it's going to pour in. And the haters, oof, they are going to have to watch you rise should they pay attention. But mind you, that's none of your business. And you really don't care. This Queen of Pentacles is calm. She is in harmony with the earth, with the frequency, with Mother Nature, with the higher consciousness flow. She knows her value. She knows her worth. She is pure of heart, untouchable, full of grace. We're now going to put a card from the Sacred Earth Oracle. Now, I just purchased this. Look how beautiful it is. It's a deck that was completed by Tonio Salerno. He's Italian. And the artwork was just so stunning. And of course, I wanted something of the earth. I was instantly drawn to this oracle. So we're going to see what comes through. I'm going to shuffle a few times and then just take the top card and see what the closing final oracle message is for you, Lightworker. If this resonated with you, please like, share, comment. Oh, wow. Shift. Holy. So look at this card. It is so beautiful. So shift. Your final closing message, Lightworker. Let me just look for this and see what the message is for you. Page 98. There's also live music outside right now, so you also may be going to a place that's much more vibrant and where live music is really a part of the culture. So what Shift says, earthly meaning. There is no shame in changing your mind or walking away from a person or belief. Some things are for a lifetime, but others can only offer temporary solace or fleeting fulfillment. Do not cling to the stepping stone. Keep moving, keep growing, and avoid attaching to anything as truth right now. Your world and your views are in flux. Do not be pushed into making long-term commitment or concerned decision. Something you love may be coming to an end, and you may find it hard to let go. That is only natural, and it's not unusual to be sad. However, this ending is also a new beginning for a fresh chapter in your story. Know there is a higher purpose to everything, and nothing is ever truly lost. Life is forever transforming through endless cycles, and we all come back to the shore of love. Insight. Under a microscope, each grain of sand is marvelously unique in color and form, telling a story of diverse origins. A remnant of shell, a particle of rock, the fine remains of a gemstone all lie side by side with tiny reminders from countless other sources. Wind and water bring the dust of the world together to blanket Earth's deserts, shorelines, and riverbeds. As tides turn, storms range, and airstreams change, beaches grow and deplete, dunes disappear and reform, and riverbanks churn into the ocean. Sand is constantly shifting in response to its surroundings. All manner of creatures make their home in the sand, where quick burrows provide effective, if temporary, refuge from danger. In the face of upheaval, we can rush for cover or comfort in people, options, or circumstances before we fully assess what is being offered. In flurry, we might cherry-pick data or pick bits of pieces. That is to get us through, and that is completely fine. But when things don't hold up, be mindful that the energy expanded rebuilding sand forts could be invested in more solid fortitude. Wow. Yeah. So this is quite a transformative time. So really, you've been walking away from a lot, Starseed. We'll do one more final card here. And I'm so sorry, sending you so much love. Oh gosh, exactly. Wow. Oh gosh. Your final clarifiers, you got divine masculine, divine feminine. The Empress. Look at that rebirth. Your wings have bloomed. This new creation through your sacral chakra. Your creativity, your passions, your beauty, this rebirthing, this blooming, and the world in your belly. This is miraculous. So you've certainly been birthing a brand new way. With the King of Swords, this is very calm and steadfast divine masculine energy. This is holding the higher view at the mountaintop. This is where you may be receiving a lot of animal spirit messages. Just seeing the owl and the bat there. You hold sight through the dark. You hold sight even when no one else can see. And then with the crow, very high intellect, the dragonfly. That is very spiritual wisdom connected to the angelic realm, the fairies, the fae. You are divinely guided and protected with the sword of truth behind you, honor and integrity, and this calm sword in hand. There is no fighting, but you're able to protect yourself no matter what. You hold this calm, this steadfast inner knowing. Congratulations. This has been a huge shift. So really, I feel like what Spirit's also wanting, and just because it's coming through right now with this shift card with your oracle, don't hold on to survivor's guilt, right? We cannot always take everyone with us. It is a free will game in humanity right now. And that's why your work is so needed. That's why you are so needed. What you're doing and what you have done is profound. But what you had to let go of, it's okay. You have to move forward. You're no longer in the old world. You've stepped out of the matrix. And that is a beautiful element. And even if those around you don't understand, it's okay because you're connecting into those who do. And you are a part of the higher consciousness movement. You are a part of humanity's future. And I thank you because this is potent, this is powerful. I don't even know how much major arcana came out of here, but 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 major arcana. I thank you, Starseed. If this resonated with you, please like, share, comment, subscribe. It greatly helps me to share more of my messages with those light workers who need it. And I just send you so much light and love. Thank you for watching if you made it this far. Many blessings. Cheers.